Fran Bow is a creepy point-and-click adventure game developed by the Swedish two-man studio Killmonday Games after being successfully backed on Indiegogo with over $20,000 for the development of the game. The game was released on the 27th of August 2015 with a price tag of $14.99. In Fran Bow, the player takes control of Fran Bow, a small 10-year-old girl whom has been put in a mental asylum for children after seeing her parents being slaughtered by an unknown assailant and at the same time lost her most beloved cat, Mr. Midnight. When the game starts, you'll be ordered to take a new experimental drug by the doctors that hopefully will make Fran's disturbing visions and nightmares disappear. These pills will on intake immediately transport you to an alternative world, much more morbid, darker and bloodier than the normal one. It is between these alternative dimensions that the game takes place, and it's up to the player to transport Fran between them to find items and clues for further advancement in the game, and with the hopes of finding Mr. Midnight and also breaking out of the asylum to be reunited with your now only living relative, your aunt. Fran Bow's level design is quite easy, and even though there are multiple realities to switch between, the majorities of the puzzles are quite simple initially, even for the player unexperienced with the genre. Combining a bun with some sleeping pills and then feeding the sleep bun to a security guard so he falls asleep so you can steal the key to a locked door is quite logical. But then again, since this is a point-and-click adventure game, you will have to be prepared for some not-so-logical solutions to different puzzles. But if you miss any clues, hints or items, the game world of Fran Bow is quite small and easy to backtrack, so it won't create any big nuisance for the player. As you can see by the video material, the aesthetic presentation of the game is very successful and contributes to the dark, disturbing feelings of the game. The hand-drawn children book style, together with darkness and blood and a small girl 10 years of age, makes this quite an atmospheric game with creepy tunes accompanying it all. It's by definition never a frightening game to play, but mediates a creepy feeling with the game constantly hinting at unpleasant themes as death and, for example, pedophilia. The story holds up all the way through the game and is of course the main reason to pay the $14.99 that the developers want for their product. The game contains a total of 5 chapters, and between them there are a couple of mini-games to play. The experienced adventure player will have approximately 5 to 6 hours of gaming time ahead of him. The score ends up on 7 out of 10. It's a nice and dark little disturbing game for the fans of the genre, and a thumbs up to my fellow countrymen in Killmonday Games for a job well done.